The most beautiful planets in the universe. Space is unbelievably strange. You would be forgiven for thinking that every planet out there is similar, just a big ball of rock and gas. However, planets are remarkably more unique than that. Scientists and other inquisitive people have been exploring this universe since the beginning of human existence because they wanted to understand better the wonders found in the night sky. It is their curiosity that led them to think about things from different perspectives. By thinking about things in new ways, we gain insights so we can better understand ourselves and the world around us. This led to the invention of telescopes. Telescopes permitted us to probe more deeply into the night sky. We began to see that there was much more out there than what we could see just looking up into the sky unaided. First up is this dark menacing planet affectionately named TRACE-2b. This planet was discovered on August 21, 2006, by the Transatlantic Exoplanet Survey, TRACE. A 2008 study conducted on this planet concluded that the TRACE-2 system is a binary star system planet. It is located 750 light-years away from our solar system. As far as we know, it is officially the darkest planet in the entire universe. This is because it reflects less than 1% of all light that hits it, making it significantly darker than most known exoplanets. Its ominously dark surface can be partially explained by the light-absorbent gases that make up the planet's bulk. But scientists don't really know for sure why it is so dark. One reason for its darkness could be the absence of reflective clouds, such as those clouds that make Jupiter so bright. Due to TRACE-2b's proximity to its parent star and the resulting high temperature, it gets even creepier. Not only does this evil-looking ball of gas not reflect any light, it actually glows a molten red color, as if it's a hot ball of coal on fire. This is because the surface of the planet is a punishing 2012 degrees Fahrenheit, 1100 degrees Celsius, which is so hot that it glows red. 55 Cancri e was actually discovered on August 30, 2004. This planet is anything but dark. In fact, it's luminescent in space, sparkling just like a diamond. This is because it is, in fact, a gigantic diamond. 55 Cancri e is an exoplanet that orbits its Sun-like host star, 55 Cancri. The mass of this exoplanet is about 8.63 times the mass of the Earth. This diamond planet is located 40 light-years away from Earth. Even if you could travel that far to retrieve the endless supply of diamonds it has to offer, you would completely overwhelm the diamond supply on Earth and therefore make diamonds completely worthless. So, this beautiful planet is best admired from afar. Gliese 436b was actually discovered in August 2004 by R. Paul Butler and Geoffrey Marcy. This planet seems to defy everything you thought you knew about chemistry because it's a giant ball of ice, but it's on fire. Imagine for a second that you were on the planet Hoth from the movie Star Wars. That's exactly what Gliese 436b would look like, except that the icy surface constantly burns on 822.2 degrees Fahrenheit, 439 degrees Celsius. How can ice defy the chemistry laws and stay completely solid at 822.2 degrees, 439 degrees, above its melting point? Well, the planet's gravity is so immensely strong that it pulls the melted ice water towards its core, compressing it into a solid form, stopping it from ever evaporating, no matter how much it melts. This is an exoplanet that is approximately 64.5 light-years away from our solar system, located in the constellation of Vulpecula. It is orbiting a star named HD 189733. Its mass is 16.2% higher than that of Jupiter. Next time you complain about the weather on Earth, just stop for a moment and be thankful that you don't live on planet HD 189773b where it constantly rains glass sideways. This planet's atmosphere is full of silicon particles which gives it a beautiful blue color. Because of the planet's extremely high surface temperature, these silicon particles condense to form solid glass, which flies around the planet sideways in its endless 4,000 miles per hour winds. This planet was discovered on April 1, 2008. Due to the extreme closeness of its orbit around its star, it has one of the lowest densities of any of the exoplanets. This strange planet takes a little over a day to orbit its star, in contrast to 365 days it takes the Earth to orbit the Sun. This poor, unfortunate planet is slowly being eaten alive by its star. It's caught up in an orbit so close to its star that the whole planet heats up to an unimaginably high temperature, and its mass is slowly being sucked up as it hurtles around the star extremely fast. The planet is roughly the size of Jupiter. However, it appears to be larger because the molten temperature of its parent star has caused WASP-12b to balloon up. It's being torn apart so quickly that it's no longer a sphere but looks more like a stretched-out egg. This planet is very special because it's been voted by the scientific community as one of the top 3 exoplanets likely to support alien life. However, it's very different than the Earth. It orbits a red dwarf star. So, if you looked up into the sky, its star would always be a deep crimson red color. The planet is tidally locked, which means it doesn't rotate on its axis, just like our moon's relationship to Earth. So one side of this planet is always facing away from its star, and the other always faces towards it. The side of Gliese 581c that is always facing its red dwarf star is so blisteringly hot that if you were to stand there, it would melt you alive. In 2008, we sent a message from Earth directly at Gliese 581c, and it's expected to reach the planet in 2029. It was discovered on August 11, 2009. According to researchers, this planet is actually 1,000 light-years from our Earth. This planet is in the Scorpius constellation. It is 1.9 times the size of Jupiter, which is the largest planet in our solar system. It's so large that theoretically, it should not exist, according to scientists. It breaks the laws of how large a planet can actually get. For its size, it also has an extremely low density. Because of this, it fits into a unique class of planets called puffy planets. This hierarchical triple-star system is approximately 149 light-years away from Earth in the constellation of Cygnus, the Swan. This 3-star planet, which goes by its catalog name of HD 188753 AB, sits within the triple-star system HD 188753. If you could live on this planet, you would have 3 shadows and experience constant eclipses as its 3 parent stars cross each other's path. You could also see some of the strangest and most beautiful sunsets and sunrises in the universe. GJ1214b. This planet was discovered in December 2009. Now imagine, you are in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The sky is blue with fluffy white clouds, but there is no land to be seen. In every direction, there is just endless water. Well, that's exactly what it would be like if you were to visit this planet. GJ1214b is 47 light-years away from Earth. Its catalog name of GJ1214b because it's made up entirely of water. It remains nothing but water until you eventually hit the planet's core, which is coated in the thick layer of solid ice. This isn't ice due to cold temperatures. Instead, the water in the planet's core is under such immense pressure from the weight of the surface that its core has been compressed into solid ice. This is a very special form of ice known to scientists as Ice 7, Ice 7. Kepler 438b. This is a planet discovered by Kepler Space Telescope in January 2015. Kepler 438b is 470 light-years away from the Earth. This planet is very strange, not because it has any extreme features, but quite the opposite, because it is, to date, the most Earth-like planet we have ever found. The Earth Similarity Index, ESI, is a standard measure of how similar another planet is to Earth, with a score of 1 being identical to the Earth in every way and a score of 0 being nothing like Earth. Kepler 438b boasts an impressive ESI of 0.88, making Kepler 438b super rare and very special. It has all the right prerequisites for alien life. Most importantly, it is a rocky world, just like Earth. Its proximity to its host star puts it in what scientists call the Goldilocks zone, which is the holy grail of space exploration. Hope you enjoy the video. Please subscribe our channel.